Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We're playing the vanilla version on Expert Iron Man with an all martial art party. Okay, so our next quest is to deliver Ymir's letter to the Mook. So let's teleport back to Arnica. Hi there, Bo and Shin. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? That's the wrong portal. How goes this Friday? It's okay, Bo. How about yours? Time traveling Bo. Yeah, he said Saturday first. Okay, let's see. Thanks for giving Shin a... Oh, hey, Jimmy, welcome in. How are you doing?
I sense a creature.
Thanks for giving Shin a shout out, Jimmy. Looks like we got some rogues over here. You doing good, Bo? Oh, you just published a big video? Is that the one with the handheld you're talking about? Your brain's fried? Hey, Hamatic, welcome in. How are you today? It is Saturday for Hamatic, yeah. It's early in the morning. The video ended up being nearly 2 hours long. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. Probably be tomorrow morning. And typical reviews are 30 to 45 minutes long for a laptop or similar. But handhelds are so nuanced. You just let YouTube do its thing for ads. You don't tinker with it. You don't have sponsors. Okay. Where is he? Here's Screg.
Please bring your Allow me to welcome you. Goodbye. Farewell.
All right, let's go to the swamp. Where do I want to rest? Hey, says Tam, welcome in. How are you doing? sell some of this junk we found. I'm at expelling it. ZSASS again. I don't know if he's purposely trolling or if now he's got it backwards in his brain. Okay, let's get these recharged. Thanks for giving Sam a shout out. Medic says it. I thought I had it right this time. Yeah, he's got it stored backwards in his brain now from the last time. He says, hey, Om instead of Om.
Wisdom go with you.
Okay, now we're going to go back to the Impani base camp and complete this mission. Maybe that's the trick to remember says spelled SZASS, Ham says. Hey, quit pushing.
What you got for? Well, well, troops.
160,000 experience.
Got it. Now don't spend. Okay, pups. Our here. Wisdom.
That was enough for a level up on our monks. We unlock Power Strike, unlock Reflection. Ooh, and we get a higher level spell. Might to Magic. Because their magic's not high enough to get Pandemonium. I don't really want Turncoat. I'm just going to take Might to Magic. Type it and just switch out the first two letters, Homedic says. That's right. Okay. We need to do some training on casting. Okay, here we go. You can get Pandemonium, Prismic Ray, and Might to Magic. And you can't, so we're not going to level you up. We need to go do some power training. Not going to apply their level up till we get their psionics up higher. Sparkle's just watching us take a nap. $72 psionics. Let's get it up to 75 and see if that's enough. $73 on Duncan. Hi there, Samba. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Wizardry time. Ready to apply level ups, but I need to improve their spellcasting a tiny bit. Thanks, Samba. All right, let's see if 74 is enough. It is. Okay, perfect. Uh, 73 is enough too. Well, not really. Prismic Ray is the only one, so no, not yet. Still got to do a little bit more training on him. $74 appears to be the magic number. And there it is. Let's see if that's it. It's not it. I want to be able to get Pandemonium too. It's because each specific area like divine, fire, water also gives a bonus chance to get a higher level spell. The main is the thing that determines it the most, but then each of those little realms make a little difference too. And we must have very lousy air on this character. But we can make up for it with getting higher psionics. Like that. Let's see if that's enough. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we can turn the sound back on. Go visit General Ymir, get the next quest.
Access.
That guy's just standing there. What are you doing? Let's make sure we don't get ambushed by spiders. There's something. Level 10 golems? That's kind of weird. Okay. Sure I can reach him from here, but we'll try it.
Sugar, it just isn't meant to be.
And it's really strange. There's 3 of them. Sonic blast them maybe. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome in. How are you doing? Late night stream, it is.
Too far, Sugar. Saketi, run!
You doing well? That's great, Mr. Spock. Thank you. Okay. Time to visit General Ymir.
Access verified.
Pawnee lieutenants. We'll follow them, let them be the meat shields if there's any enemies. Which there is.
This lot is no match for me.
Cavern spiders. Sounds like they're pretty easy based on the music. Level 13s.
Sulla malla la sol.
Canyanso!
These lieutenants get so many shots. With their blunderbuss.
Sulla malla la sol.
Muchos incontables.
One left. There we go. Chameleon's one of those funny spells because it doesn't apply to friendlies. It only applies to the party.
Verifying clearance.
Look there.
I see something.
Look there.
Resurrection powder. I don't feel like we've had many deaths.
Someone new to
I feel like maybe we've only had 1 or 2 deaths. I don't remember.
Well, it sure is good to finally meet your team. I can't tell you all the good words that have been filtering upstairs. I need you to go to Beijing and find my men. Get them out of there. And the soldiers? I'll say a prayer for you.
That's what I like. The strong, authoritative type.
Farewell.
It has been locked.
Boots.
Locked.
Ice bomb.
It has been locked.
Clean food. Clean food.
Nothing. So yeah, Bajan's the last major quest for the Umpani. We have 2 artifacts. So we could actually go do the Rapix away camp. After, we'd want to do Bajan first though. Yeah, see the problem is if I try to do that and you get those NPCs in your party, you can't get rid of them. Which I don't want to do. Mr. Spock says, in the world of wizardry, you get a high school locker guarded by a rhino with a sword. It's true. Alright, so I think I can do Bajan now. Let me see if I have another portal I could set. So that one's to go back to Trenton. I don't want to replace that one. This guy doesn't have one. Let me see if I have another book of set. Okay, good.
We are blessed.
Because we will find a book of return in Bajan. So I can set that.
First class.
Okay, so yeah, let's go to the swamp. Shin says, gonna need a big boot to stuff that rhino in the locker.
Crawl.
Alright, let's see here.
Welcome.
farewell.
Alright, perfect.
Location, swamp.
Oozites. Since I'm trying to get to Bajan, I'm gonna ignore those.
no fear, for the enemy was weak.
Exterminate.
Mr. Spock says the android is the NPC recently added, right? Yes. He's a monk. So he fits right in. His name is RFS. .102 martial arts.
Look, something's moving.
Another oozite. Wow, I am way out of the way. Why did I come over here? There we go. A little bit of scamming. So get it positioned right. Actually, let's do a soul shield. RFS robotic briar smash, Mr. Spock says. Alright, we got soul shield. Let's get element shield too. And we're gonna do lots of punching and kicking. Hey Tawheed, welcome to the stream. How are you? Good morning. How's your flu? Oh, a cold medicine-induced coma? You feeling any better? Thanks for giving Lazy Gamerindo a shout out. You feeling a lot better? Glad to hear that, Tully. Trying to make us insane. Trying to move right here.
Rami Bhagavad Gita. Right. Much better.
Bo says, joke's on you, I'm already insane. Yeah, especially after your 2-hour video. Not doing a very good job there, RFS. Jimmy says, Bo got dudes in the white coat chasing after him with the butterfly net.
This is bad.
Gotta go to the funny farm. Bo says it's funny how doing that work in as much as one sitting as possible turns your brain into scrambled eggs. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a lot of work. Good training. Yeah, go check out Bo's video on YouTube. He just released. Thanks for giving Tech Guy Bo a shout out. He's on YouTube. Now you know his name. Yeah, exactly. Same name. Bo says, remind me when I was doing my PhD and doing coding, which I'm not very good at. Felt like my brain had been through a washing machine after.
Location, agent, hostile presence, Rinjin, life forms, multitude, Rinjin, Umpani, detect.
Okay, RFS. We got it. Your newest was nearly 2 hours. Boat Buster video, that's right.
Biscuits. On guard.
It's usually thralls up here. Sentry, okay. There's the thrall. Alright, how do I want to do this? Can't tell who I'm going to be Sonic blasting, so I don't really want to do that. I'm going to try for a few high-powered soul shields.
Srami Bhagavad
Yeah, wow, all three succeeded. Oh, really?
The enemy is
Let's see if we can kill him without casting Soul Shield. They really cheat. They have extended range doing martial arts. Career crab, okay. It's toxic. These are so magic resistant, you know, I'm gonna get some elementals out here instead.
out of range.
Still out of range? Hey Tim, welcome in. How are you? Happy Friday. Shin says, I can imagine the ending. Oh, I can imagine the editing was much longer though. A lot of patience and expertise goes into making videos. Yeah, absolutely. Glad you're doing good, Tim. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. Thank you, Tim. Glad you made it. We are in Beijing. Thank you, Tim.
Booby trapped.
Shield of Sacrifice. This gives you hit point regen, but removes stamina and spell points. Mystic Spear. What do you call that? Man, those are moving fast. What is that?
Say we're ready for battle.
Alright, I'm gonna get a Toxic Blood on these. Actually, I'm gonna use a Canned Elemental. Here. Do 2 haste attempts. Now we could do 3. Okay, here we go.
Sugar, it just isn't meant to be. Saketi Rani.
They probably won't reach us.
Vos tens trabogen vakni. Muchos incontados.
Sulla malla la
Wow, he pummeled them. Holy moly, that elemental's just wrecking them.
sulla malla la
Crab's like, get me away from this elemental. Ah, RFS gets a level up. Okay. Saw some crabs out here. What else? Same group. Yep, okay. Trying to see if the crabs, yeah, they're coming this way. Oh, those are different. Yeah, these are the weak ones. We can kill these with a sonic blast.
Blocked. Canyanso Bialobi.
All right.
RFS 81 detects hostile being.
This lot is
Exterminate.
Rotating pants make me laugh every time, Mr. Spock says. Yeah, it's like on a shopping mall's display.
Master.
Valdrita.
Okay, let's go to this one.
Master. Creature detected here.
Stand back and watch me fight. You might learn something.
Exterminate.
Rinjin Battlelord, level 20. Hot air pants, Shane says. Okay, we got our soul shield. Got our element shield. And we surprised them. So the only one, Jimmy doesn't have 100 mental, he has 85. And Zombel is 94. But everybody else got 100. Here's the Book of Return that I was talking about earlier. Victory!
This lot is not for me.
Alright, this chest usually has garbage in it for me. But let's see what happens. Of course, we get the light shield, which we can't use, and I wouldn't use anyway because it's not part of the thing. This is probably the best item in the game. It's either the best or the second best. This is such a good item, and we can't use it. I'm still gonna take it though. We can sell this for money. Oh, that figures. Oh, says Dork Ring. Yeah. Oh man, Light Shield's so good. Alright, we're gonna surprise these guys. You know, I'm not gonna take a risk. We're gonna do power 3. Toxic Cloud's too bad to backfire. And you're gonna throw a firebomb. Let's see. We're gonna make several Soul Shield Power 7 attempts. And you can try haste. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Okay, we got Soul Shield.
They're all over me.
Alright, haste failed. We need element shield. Okay, here we go. This guy got poisoned from the toxic cloud.
Something stirs.
Saketi, run.
Alright, perfect.
Our thoughts flow together.
PC dealer goes insane.
Inner balance has returned.
Alright, let's get that cured. Now Jimmy's insane.
Life form.
Mr. Spock says, so a normal day for DC Bueller. I did pandemonium. Everybody's scared. We're scared. Hey, DC. DC was lurking. Welcome in. Lurky worky. Thanks for giving DC Bueller a shout out. The Renjin Chief. He's going down.
Much better. The negative energy is gone.
So we recovered. My inner balance has returned.
Fortune was with us.
Right. Much better.
58,000.
Locked. Clean.
Oh, come on. You can do better than that. All right.
Locked.
PC says, I lurk so much anymore, lol. Anyway, back to work. It was good seeing you, DC. Glad that you were able to lurk some. Alright, we gotta rescue this guy
Locked up tight.
so we can complete our mission. I'll go ahead and rest, so I'll get my spell points back. Still can't believe we got the light shield. Can't use it.
Inaccessible.
Well, it's about peace census. Do you think you were under... Okay,
It's locked tight.
Now we gotta see Janet. She came all the way from Guardia.
Who are you? Strange that but he, the dark savant.
Okay. So normally I'd go get the helmet that's over here, but we don't need it, so let's just teleport back. I don't have another portal to set.
We are blessed.
Vostheds Trabogan Vakni.
I think it's you that has it. I just give that to the wrong ninja. I could swear I set a portal with him, but it's not showing that I did. Maybe I didn't. Well, we'll have to walk back then. That's okay. Not that far of a walk.
Lobby, a lobby.
I'm gonna go ahead and exit and go back in because I've portaled around a little bit and I don't want to be falling through the floor. It's a bad bug. Trying to think it would probably be faster. Yeah, it's okay. I went through the hump whammer.
Well, Private, I do owe you my thanks. I thought I'd never see this place again. You've done the IUF proud. Now, if you'll just escort me to General Yamir, so I can get...
Access.
Mr. Spock says, I long for the day when I can take a portal rather than walking, lol. Yeah, it'd probably be a bad thing though, wouldn't it, overall? Having anybody be able to go anywhere they want. It seems like a major problem. Your heart wouldn't thank you. Yeah, that's another thing. The health problems. Okay, begin sneak mode. Anything over here? Yep. Can I see what it is? Rats. Okay, this is probably it could be a rat lord with them. A Morax rat lord. Possibly. Let's find out. I don't see a Morax. Might just be a bunch of weak rats. Well, let's just blast them. We should find out soon enough.
Range.
Okay, it's just rats.
An easy victory.
Tawid says, speaking of Portal, what if Deporte plays the game Portal? Since you're probably pretty good at with logic puzzles. I have not played that. What is it about? Puzzle game? That would not make for a good stream. Jeff Entertainment's the puzzle guy. You should ask him to go play it. He loves puzzle games like the Bluey.
Access.
third person. Oh, it's a 3D first person action game where you solve puzzles by shooting a gun that makes on portal, then connects to another. Jimmy says, yeah, he's currently doing the great puzzle that is Super Tennis on the SNES. Yeah. Think like Adventures of Lolo, but 3D with a gun that lets you push blocks through portals. Okay. It's like a first-person shooter, but the 3D landscapes are rooms with puzzles to solve to move forward. That does not sound fun to me. Sounds like a headache. Shin says Portal and Portal 2 are a lot of fun. I do not like first-person shooters.
This lot is no match for me.
Pestilent rats. This is what we killed down there. The puzzles aren't hard, but they flow well, Shin says. Speaking of, did you ever play Lolo on the NES? I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar, Bo. This is going to give us 450,000 experience. Either 450 or 400, I don't remember exactly.
Soldiers, General Yamir, I have a few words for you. Soldiers.
So there's 300,000, there's 100,000, so it's 400,000.
I'll say it. Farewell.
Ah man, ninjas are really close to level up. Jimmy says it's a very lenticular style of game. Try and imagine yourself in multiple places at once to figure out the puzzles. Lolo is sort of like Bomberman, I suppose, but you push blocks instead of blowing them up. Okay, the only game I can think of that's... I've played a game similar to that, but there's another one. Is it Dig Dug? Dug Dig? Dig Dug, I think was the name of it. Where you had to dig underneath stuff. Remember it being fun, but you definitely have to be in the mood for that kind of game. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of that. It might be fun for maybe 10 minutes, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm done with this. Dig Dug's the same type of game, yes? Okay. Dig Dug and Lolo are pretty close. Okay, I've played those then. Or games like those, I should say. Like I said, they're somewhat fun, but very short-lived for me. Okay, so we've done all the main missions. We can get a lot more experience if we either go with the Trang and kill the Umpani ship, or the opposite. Trying to decide if I want to do that. I don't think so. I think I'll be neutral. So let's go back and get the level up on the ninjas. Go back to Arnica. Do a few fights. Bo says I don't really like those types of games either. Solomon's Key sounds familiar. I think I have played that, Mr. Spock. But it wasn't on a console. I think it was on DOS. We got something out here. Slashers, okay, good. So give us a good amount. They're trying to be sneaky. Not falling for it. Also out on DOS, yeah. That might have been one of the first games I played. It was very old.
Blocked. Blocked.
I retarget these again. Come on.
Canyanso!
Sacchetti, run!
Okay, now we can just deal with the slashers. It has that beautiful CGA color palette. Ah, yes. The magenta, cyan, black, and white.
Life forms exterminated.
We need 17,000 experience for the ninjas. And then they'll get a 6th level spell. Although CGA does have that other mode. Yellow, red. Is it yellow, red, green? And black? I'm trying to remember. I feel like it's yellow, red, green, and black.
Master creature detected here.
Berserkers, that'll be enough. I know yellow, red. Also may be able to do that ugly orange brown too. I don't remember that being a mode. CGA. I know there's a green for sure because Sword of Glass had green. Green and yellow.
Blocked.
Shadows in.
And Star Command. Yeah, it did. I'm trying to think. It used both modes. Because in combat, it did not use the magenta cyan. But I feel like it did elsewhere, potentially.
Our will has prevailed.
All right, and then let's get rid of the paralysis training. Perfect. One spell. Would be nice to have an extra cloud spell. It's going to be really weak the first level though. Can cast it outside of combat though and try a higher power level. Or we could do Boiling Blood long range. Even Ring of Fire can be good. Because that can't backfire, it can only fizzle if you try too high. Let me get Draining Cloud on this one. And Bow also gets one spell. We get Boiling Blood. Nice. Yes, now I gotta figure out where I want to go next. I guess I could go get the Helm of Serenity. Let's go do that. So, this one.
Kanyansho Bialobi.
Death Sting Apices. Hi there, Blamus. Welcome to the stream. He says, hey, I was wondering if you could give me some advice. I'm streaming Wizardry myself and had to disable the cutscenes as they made the game crash 100% of the time. Did you manage to keep that from happening? The only cutscenes at the beginning of the game. So you could just hit escape when it appears. Have you tried hitting escape? You could just bypass it like that. It crashes before anything happens? Yeah, I've never seen that happen. I wonder if it's the version of Windows you're running. Okay. Let's go get the helmets ready. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I've never had that happen. I run the GOG version. But as soon as it starts appearing, I just hit escape. And it bypasses. Dead Apis. Alright, who's gonna get kidnapped? Does anybody want to guess?
Master, it is my duty to
It was Duncan. Duncan got kidnapped. Let's go get him back. To be fair, you know why it's happening, but didn't know if there was a workaround. Yeah, I don't know. It works for me, so I don't know what to tell you.
Our circle has been broken. One of us is missing.
Alligators.
RFS 81 combat mode.
Okay. These can do some massive damage, so we need to get some help out here. I might just run from them, because I'm in an awkward position. We'll see where they end up going. This box says I couldn't even get a guess in, but I'm guessing Jimmy had a hand in it. Great game otherwise, just got through some of Trenton. So is that your first time playing through Wizardry 8? Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come over here. We'll fight him, but we'll fight him over here in the doorway. We'll be fighting multiple of these.
Detects hostile being.
Put you here. First time? Well, I hope you enjoy it. I've beaten this game so many times, I don't even know how many it is now. The challenge runs. You have a Dwarf Fighter, Mook Gadgeteer, Wolf Priest, Cat Valkyrie, Elf Sonic, and a Fairy Ninja. Yeah, that party can do well if you know what you're doing, but for an initial party, that's a very rough time. But that can be very strong if you're familiar with the game. Oh, there's still one left hiding.
Something stirs.
This will be over in no time.
Yeah, I mean, fighter, priest, and ninjas are extremely strong. The Gadgeteer, the Valkyrie, and the Psionic. Psionic's extremely strong if you know how to play them, but if you don't know how to play them, they're very weak. Valkyries, yeah, hybrids are weak, period. The Gadgeteer is very weak until late game. Late game Gadgeteers can be very strong.
RFS 81 detects hostile being.
Takes quite a while to get there. Okay, so the question is, do we just kill Croc, or do we go kill Brekik? I don't really need anything else from Croc, so I could just kill him. Mr. Spock says, oh, so close. Should have done an all Gadgeteer run. That's a joke. Do not do that. Do I want to rescue or do I want to kill Croc?
Sarge.
I think I'm just going to kill
It
him.
was a pleasure.
Destroy RFS 81 practice mode.
Let's see. Anything we want? We'll take these. Amazing troll for the Gadgeteer. First gadget you get, it causes fear in a group. Then all the enemies start appearing or plants immune to fear. Now, fear is very useful, the terror spell. You'll get good use out of that. It's long range, too. You can use it for training, long range. What a crock for croc, Mr. Spock says, yeah.
Bloody luck I have. It should have... could have...
Okay, we got Duncan back. I'm not going to take any of that. Okay. So now we can go to Trenton, which I have portal already set. I think it's this one. And let's go get Helm of Serenity.
RFS 81, practice mode.
Yeah. Terror is it's a really good spell, especially early on, but you mainly just use it for crowd control. It can knock out enemies, and when enemies are afraid, their chance to hit goes down, and they're easier to hit. So it's not a guarantee that they'll run. So there's a lot of benefits to it. Especially good against humanoids. All the men you'll run across. Seekers. It works great on Seekers.
Master creature detected here.
Alright, let's get a Toxic Cloud on these. And for fun, we'll do an Acid Bomb.
Destroy.
Yeah, what are you playing on? You're playing on easy, normal, or expert? Because that determines how resistant the enemies are and the level difference. Okay, you're playing on normal, so it doesn't impact to make it harder to resist. But the bigger the level difference between you and the enemies determines their magic resistance bonus. So if you're fighting, like let's say you're level 7 and you're fighting level 10s, your chance of getting anything to work on them is going to be really low. So keep track of your level compared to the enemies. And if their level's a little bit higher than yours, you probably don't want to use magic at all. Unless you're doing buffing things. It's got a low chance of working. But if your level matches theirs or is higher, then the chance of any magic on them being effective goes up. You can't just look at this. This is only meaningful if you're playing on normal and your levels are equal. See, like this guy's level 11 and we're level 17 and 18. So if we cast something on him, it's almost certainly going to work. Even if he has like 80 here, if I cast a fire thing on him, this is going to drop the buff. I'm playing on expert, so expert is already going to bump everything up by like 25 to 30. So he's really got like 110. But the level difference here, it probably drops it from 110 to 40-ish, 50-ish. And that's true of all weapon effects too. Like if you have a hammer, for example, that knocks out, your relative level difference is a huge deal. It's the biggest factor. Yeah, the Gadgeteer, like I said, it's not, they don't get good until late game. Even mid game, they're still pretty crappy. But if you can survive with them till late game, then they get really good. Most things are about 1 or 2 levels above where you go. Yeah, in general, it should be even higher than that. You probably haven't gone far enough yet, but most things you're going to see is about 3 to 5 levels higher than you. Except for the set encounters.
That was satisfying.
Ring of Beasts. This is for Felpers, Rawwolves, and Trini only. It's a rare drop. You're about level 8 or 9? Gotcha. Mr. Spock says, train, train, train. That's what I've learned after watching all these runs. That's right. Mr. Spock, you're right.
My body is injured, but my mind remains clear.
View screen off.
Train meaning don't water your characters down. Yeah, like Mr. Spock says, you want to focus the skills. If you're doing a little bit of everything in battle, you're going to end up with really bad characters. That's why hybrids are so bad. So you don't want to be shooting, for example, unless you always want to be shooting. Just turn off, don't even equip missile weapons. Run up to the enemies and hit them with melee. Focus on melee. And focus on the same type of melee weapon. Don't switch it around a lot. So, and the problem is because there's level scaling. So what happens is if you don't do it that way, the level scaling of the monsters will keep you out of reach, and you're actually going to make it harder and harder on yourself. Now, if you're save scumming, it's not a big deal. You're not doing Iron Man runs because you could just keep reloading your fights and trying them over and over. But if you're doing an Iron Man run on expert like this, you have to make sure you're. That'd be later if you play the game many times. You have to train properly, or you'll end up with characters that can't be fixed.
Compiling.
Let's see here. Critical strike. Close combat. But yeah, I'm a solid expert in this game, so if you have any specific questions you can ask. I can tell you. Cure lesser.
Much better.
Master creature detected here.
Okay. Gonna go get the Helm of Serenity. Oh, I gotta go give the idol first. Hang on. I get the key. Your party's rough. Yeah, you can make that work, but you just have to save scum probably. Being new. Valkyries just do some divine magic to help and heal out there. The main thing is spread out your priests since they're not doing a lot. Miss Fox says, you'll make it, just notice what your characters are good at And if an action seems to give them a bonus, keep repeating it. Yeah. You have double pre-spells there. You don't have wizardry skill or mage spells. You don't have alchemy. So you're missing some decent spell books there. Oh, come on, guys. Get out of the way.
Now, who could that be?
Who's... You have traveled... If you...
Let's see here.
Survive it does. For 10 upon the... Goodbye.
Farewell.
Main thing you need help with is where on God's flat earth do I find more ammunition that's good? Are you talking about for the gadgeteer? Yeah, you can't use arrows yet. If you're only level 8 or 9, you can't shoot arrows out of your gun, your Omni gun. You can only do bullets and maybe darts. You can get Doom darts. It takes a while, but you can get them in Arnica at the vendor there. And then poison darts are really good to shoot. Oh, the arrows for the fighter. You haven't been to Martin's Bluff yet. The Martin's Bluff is where you can get Viper arrows, which are good for the fighter. You can also sometimes get those in the swamp with Croc, but it's rare. Croc also can end up selling Medusa stones, which are really, really good. So the swamp is probably the best place for you to try. And that's not too far from Trenton. You're almost there.
A simple task.
But anyway, you can get poison darts to shoot from the Omni gun too. You can get those in Arnica from Anna. And then if you go to Impani Base Camp, I don't know if you've been there yet, but that's up north. You can get Impaling Stones. Those aren't as good as Medusa Stones, but they're still much better than Bullet Stones. You can shoot those out of your Omni gun. But yeah, fighters shooting bows is not going to be a very good or effective approach. You'll have very low damage output with that. There's the Helm of Serenity.
Very well.
Now, I think I'm going to put that on Jimmy because he has the worst mental. His is only 25. Yeah, now he's much better, 55. The ninja has actually caused 2 resets trying to use the demon powder. You mean like devil dust? Haven't been anywhere besides Arnica and Trenton. Okay, you're very early on in the game then. Yeah, you passed the cemetery. Yeah, ninjas, I don't know if you know this or not, but they have an auto-penetrate throwing of weapons. Just equip shurikens, throwing knives, whatever in the ninja in both hands. Get right next to the enemy and you won't miss. You're guaranteed to do damage. It's one of the best, if not the best, abilities in the game. So make sure you use that on the ninja. Oh, the ads are
The
running.
stars foretell great things for us.
Okay, so we got the Helm of Serenity. There's nothing else to do here. Scam cheat? Zombo says, I had to drop off earlier, but rejoin now since Wizardry's gone. No, not that kind of throwing. I'm talking about weapons. Yeah, if your throwing skill is too low, you don't want to be throwing powders. But you can have extremely low throwing skill on the ninja and still hit 100% of the time with auto penetrate throwing. Just get right next to the enemy and he won't miss. Even if your throwing's like 5. So use that to your advantage. That makes the ninja a killing machine.
We're doing quite well, don't you think?
Yeah, the stealth really is not that important unless you're doing a solo run. Because what'll happen is if the ninja has good stealth with a full party, it's just the ninja won't get attacked, but everybody else will get attacked. So it's really only that important for when you're doing like a solo run. So I guess Rapix Rift might be the next place to go. You've been told that the fairy ninja is only worth anything if you kill some rats and take his walking stick. No, that's completely false. Focus on throwing, but not powders and stuff yet. Focus on equipping a bunch of shurikens and throwing knives, poison darts, and that ninja will be a killing machine. He'll have higher damage output than all your other characters. Just do that. Don't do anything else with him. And keep focusing on throwing like that. And once his throwing gets high from both hands, he'll be doing a ridiculous amount of damage and he'll be getting critical hits. But you got to be next to the enemy. Don't try throwing at a distance. It won't work. Get right next to him and then throw. Miss Spock says, oh, okay, I was thinking you could stealth the whole party. No. Stealth is only for ninjas,
Sugar, let's stop standing around
monks,
and get to it.
and rogues.
No hurry. Haste makes waste.
Okay, let's see here. It's time to go to Rapix Rift. I'm gonna kill these over here first. No, they don't have to be in the front row. What I'm saying is move next to the enemy so you're adjacent to the enemy. So you can hit them in short range and then throw. You can have your ninja back here. It doesn't matter where they're positioned in the party. But your party needs to be next to the enemy, adjacent. And the ninja will just completely wreck them. Especially if you have like poison darts. All right, let's see here. Let's get a toxic cloud on these. And you can do what I'm doing here and surprise enemies if you start combat hiding behind something. This is a super effective strategy. It'll give you a free round. Sometimes two, depending on what happens. No, Ranger does not have stealth. And not a bard either. Yeah, you're thinking of Wizardry 7. Hide in shadows. Yeah, the rat that you killed, he gives you a zip gun, which is almost useless. So there's no harm in killing that rat. Yes, yeah, you could do an entire party with stealth, but only those 3 classes. That's correct. See, like right now, this guy's in short range. If you were to throw with a ninja, no matter where they're at here, he will not miss. Even if your throwing's like 1. So your fairy ninja will be super strong if you play him that way. Sample says if everybody had stealth, the character with the lowest or no stealth would just soak up all the damage, right? No, it'll tend to go that way, but no. It's not like an automatic thing. There's still randomness. Even if you have 100 stealth, the enemy can still see you. It just drastically decreases the chance. Mr. Spock says, I always prefer close quarter fighting if I can pull it off. Yeah, melee in Wizardry 8 is by far stronger than ranged attacks, minus the auto-penetrate throwing of the ninja. Like I said, that's probably the best ability in the game, or close to it, if you use it properly. A lot of new people don't know how to use it. So. Sample says that's why solo stealth is way more powerful. Yes, exactly. It's way better. Because sometimes the enemies will just stand there and not do anything. You're gonna dip out? Okay. Well, welcome, Blamus, and I hope you enjoy Wizardry 8. Sample says, I remember in solos, some of the monastery monsters just run away when they can't target you. Yes. Usually if 3 turns go by where they don't see you, they typically run away. That's correct. Thank you. And you're very welcome.
Something stirs.
Alright, so normally with these guys, put something on them, but I might just run forward. Yeah, it's not gonna reach. These we have a good chance of driving insane because they're low level compared to us. Hey there, Ted boy, welcome in. How are you doing? Are you interested in trying the Wizardry 8 Reforged mod? No, I looked at it a long time ago. It just didn't seem interesting to me. I've created my own mods in this game, but yeah, it just looked too tedious to me. I watched BioGoo years ago play it, and it just, it's like, Jimmy says D Forte is a mod snob. Yeah, I tried. BioGoo had made a mod where it was all set encounters. I played that a little bit. And then of course I made my own mods. I have like 5 types. But there's so much variability in the game, you don't really honestly need mods. You just do crazy challenge runs. I know some people like the Christian Coder mod. Mr. Spock says, if it's tedious for D Forte, I'm running away from it. Just saying. Yeah, it looked to me like the enemies at the end. Like, this is a rather tedious area, how many hits it takes. But the enemies toward the end of that seemed like they took just ridiculous amounts of damage. And it didn't look hard. It's not like it was challenging. It was just, you gotta go through thousands of hit points. Veterans are running away.
Location, Rapax Rift. Hostile presence, multitude. Life forms, multitude. Data, lava detected. Rumored to be location of Alcedexus.
He just said lava instead of lava. Lava detected. Mr. Spock says, needs an auto fight mod and a fight speed up mod. There is actually one. That's one of the first ones people use. Speed up animations. Canadian Android. Well, yeah. Surtech Canada did finish the game. Good training. Okay, guys, I think that's a good place to stop. Great progress. Rapix Rift's definitely going to be a very dangerous area. So I'll have to be much more cautious there. Yeah, my pleasure, guys. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.